So what happens if our CPI data report that is released tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., which is 1 hour before the market opens, comes above or below the expected 6.5 to 6.6%? What's going on, team? It's Ricky, and one of the things that I wanted to share with you is the game plan forecast that JP Morgan has recently shared, right? So they said if this specific number comes out, this is how the market's going to react, and this is the probability of it. Remember, no one knows exactly what is going to happen, so please make sure that you understand that. I hope that you appreciate these videos. A lot of you guys have been really enjoying the previous videos I've made about the CPI data report. I hope that they've been making it easier to understand, and if so, please make sure you drop a thumbs up and subscribe. And remember, I will be live streaming the CPI data report tomorrow, 1 hour before the market opens. And yes, I'm going to make it for free and to the public here on my YouTube channel. And all you need to do is stay subscribed and turn on your post notifications. If you do not turn on your post notifications, YouTube will not alert you when I go live. I'm going to go live a little bit prior to the actual report. So let's go ahead and talk about these numbers. This is the JP Morgan CPI game plan. And pretty much for those that are unaware, very, very quickly, what is the CPI data report? The CPI data report is the monthly inflation report that is released every single month. This pretty much tells us month over month, based off of the line items, what is seen an increase or a decrease in inflation. This is actually very easy to read, although it looks very confusing. They just make it look like this, but all it's really capturing is food, energy, commodities, and services, and then there's line items. And then this is the month of November, October. Tomorrow, we're going to be adding the month of December. Remember, the month has to complete itself to be reported. So the report of inflation that's going to be released tomorrow is for the month of December, as now December has completed itself, and now we can report the entire month. And to see based off of these line items, if we saw an increase or a decrease in inflation. Well, what is our current inflation rate? This is a question you have to understand. Right now, we are currently sitting at 7.1%. Based off of our previous videos, I wanted to share with you what's the market's expectation. Market expectation for the up and coming CPI data report is 6.5%. We currently sit at 7.1%. That means we're going to have to see a significant drop, right? If you look at the drops that we've seen consistently ever since peaking at 9.1%, right? Ever since we peaked at 9.1%, these consistent drops, I mean, I'm going to have to take a second look, but I don't know if we've seen a drop of this significance just yet, right? Well, let me double check, because I think our previous was 8.2. No, I mean, we did actually drop a lot further from the month of November to the month of December, right? But one of the things that I wanted to capture very quickly is, well, what is the market's expectation? The market's expectation is 6.5%. This is what JP Morgan is saying, that there is a 15% probability, right? A 15% chance that CPI tomorrow comes in higher at 6.6% or higher. So they're saying that a 15% chance. And if the market does report a 6.6% or higher, we will most likely see a drop in the S&P 500 of 2.5 to 3%. Remember, the NASDAQ market always reacts normally a little bit more than the S&P 500. Now, if we come in at 6.4 to 6.6%, which is right within the mean of that we can see an increase from 1.5% to 2%. And Morgan Stanley, or JP Morgan, thinks that there's a 65% chance for that. And then coming in lower, there's a 20% chance. I don't know how that's even realistic, right? How is there only a 15% chance for us to come in higher, but a 20% chance? But again, this is what they're reporting, 6.4% or lower. And they said that at that point, the market could gap up 3 to 3.5% if we actually come in lower than 6.4%. Remember, the Federal Reserve has been focusing and bringing down inflation. They've been raising interest rates. So inflation coming in lower than expected would be a really great sign for our overall economy, meaning that we are slowing down quicker than expected, and it can justify the Federal Reserve to be less aggressive. And the reason I found this to be of value is because I mean, at the end of the day, no one knows what exactly is going to be shared, but a lot of people do pay attention to what these big institutions, and their expectations have in place. One of the things that I want to share with you, and again, it's just my opinion, when asking the question of where we are at for the overall year, right? I mean, the year just started, but we've been rallying ever since then, right? We've been from overall lows of 1650 to overall highs of around 1950. The thing that I want you to take into consideration is the thing that I've seen for every previous CPI data report is even if we do come in lower than expected, meaning that we actually see inflation coming down quicker. The thing that I want you to understand is that because of this recent rally for the past 2 to 3 days, the market's reaction will probably be a little bit more capped because it's already being factored in to the actual market itself. And this is something that we talked about the video that I uploaded yesterday. Anytime that we see a rally right before the CPI data report, the market's already expecting it to do well. So therefore, if it does do well, it needs to do significantly well for it to even continue to rally. Because normally, if there is a rally and then it comes in as expected and or worse than expected, then that will only even cause a more significant drop. So all I'm either hoping for is for there to be, higher than expected and market will correct itself, or way lower than expected and the market will take off. Those are the two factors that I'm really looking out for. And one of the steps that I'm taking is, we've said it before and I'll say it again. I mean, you can see that I closed my TQQQ position. I didn't do anything crazy today. I made a little bit over $1,100 on the day. I chose to reduce my position size. I chose to stay cash. I'm going to wait for the market to react and then I will trade accordingly, right? Our job is not to predict the future. Our job is to prepare for it. And I think one of the worst mistakes that beginner traders can really put themselves in is hopeful positions that are all in, right? There's nothing wrong with having your long-term plays if you're well position sized, but I think that if you enter a very aggressive position hoping for the best case scenario, that's just a very bad habit to have in the market because you're just hoping to get lucky. But again, that's just my 2 cents and based off of what I've seen from other beginner traders. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. That's going to be the first or third link in the description. You can send me a direct message via Discord or send me a direct message via Instagram. Friendly reminder, I do trade live every morning. That's exclusive to our Learn Plan Profit group. You get to watch me trade live every day, A to Z video lesson library, private group chat, and access to the TechBuds HQ, to one-time payment, lifetime access, and that's that second link in the description down below. I want to remind you that we are giving away a free mystery box with every person that signs up for Learn Plan Profit 2.0, and it's provided for you on the thank you page of when you sign up. So the second link, once you sign up, you get the biggest discount, and then the claim your gift link, you click on that and you get one of our free mystery box. So it's normally $115 value. And again, you get a free t-shirt, a free Wall Street flag, a free trading journal to be able to track your trades, and a free trading mouse pad. It's all provided for you for free at checkout. The discount code applies automatically on the actual checkout page. And again, that's for everyone that signs up for Learn Plan Profit 2.0, which is that second link down below. Other than that, I am using the Webull trading application, which is the fifth link in the description if you are tired of your old trading platform. So I guess other than that, I will see you tomorrow for that live CPI data report. Make sure that you guys stay subscribed. And again, it's going to be 1 hour before the market opens. So make sure you set your alarms. We'll probably be going live 10 to 15 minutes before the actual report is released, so we can kind of gather our thoughts right before the market reacts to the next CPI data report. Other than that, like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.